Okay, we're working with odds now. Odds are a weird and confusing way of doing things, but in betting and some other places they come up, so we need to be able to deal with them. There are two ways they can give odds. They can do odds in favor of something or the odds against something. And depending which way they say it, you're going to either read this forwards or backwards. 4-1 in favor. If they say in favor, it means the first number is the favorable outcome. So this is 4 good, 1 bad. You would convert that to, we're talking about math here. 4 good to 1 bad would mean if you took this course 5 times, we'd expect you to pass it 4 times and fail it once. So you could say that your pass chance is 4 out of 5, and that your fail chance is 1 out of 5. Okay, so in favor means the first number is your favorable outcomes. If they say 1-9 against, that means the first number is the bad outcomes, the ones that go against you. So 1-9 against actually means 1 fail, 1 against outcome versus 9 good outcomes. So they're saying you have a 9 in 10 chance of passing. A little strange in my opinion, but oh well. Okay, so 4-1 in favor means 4 good things to 1 bad thing. 1-9 against means 1 bad thing to 9 good things. And you use those to make your probabilities like we have down here. Once you have probabilities, this question is nothing really different anymore. Showing answers to these questions using probability formulae, the chance of passing math and English, I'll write out the first one in detail. The chance of math and English both getting passed is the probability of passing math times the probability of passing English. I'm using this because they said the events are independent. So, chance of passing math is 4 out of 5. Chance of passing English is 9 out of 10. That gives 36 out of 50, which is 18 out of 25, or 72% if you multiply it out. Math but not English, for our second question, would be the chance of passing math, there it is, times the chance of failing English, 1 out of 10, which comes to 4 out of 50, or 2 out of 25, or 8%. And finally, the chance of passing math or English. Two ways you can do this. The maybe a little more obvious but kind of grindy way is to add up all the ways that could happen. You could pass math and pass English, or you could pass math but fail English, or you could fail math but pass English. So pass both courses, pass one of them, and then pass the other one. Those are all the ways that you pass something. Your alternative is find the chance of the doomsday scenario where you fail both courses, which would be 1/5 times 1/10 equals, there's a 1 in 50 chance of failing them both, and then you do 1 minus that. 1 minus 1 out of 50 is 49 out of 50. So if you have a 1 in 50 chance of failing both courses, that means the other 49 times out of 50 you're going to pass something, and maybe even both of them. Now in part C they ask us to do all that again but using a tree instead. So we had our chance of passing math as 4 out of 5, that's 0.8. The chance of not passing math is a 0.2. The chance of passing English, we said, is 9 out of 10. They turned that into a decimal. And the chance of failing it is 0.1. And then down here again, we're going to have 0.9 for passing English and 0.1 for failing it. You can multiply your way along each of these lines because each of them is a different sequence of events. This is pass math pass English. The chance of that happening is 0.8 times 0.9. They've already done that. It gives us 0.72. This next path, 0.8 times 0.1, gives you like an 8% chance of passing math and failing English. This path down here is fail math, which is a 0.2, but then pass English, which is a 0.9. 0.2 times 0.9 is 0.18. And the really bad one, fail math, also fail English. 0.2 times 0.1 is 0.02. And now that we have these added up, setting up the tree is a little bit of work, but after we have it, it's really helpful for finding multiple answers like this. Math and English, here it is. It's on the pass math, pass English branch, 72% chance. Same thing we found when we did it. Math but not English would be follow the pass math branch, but then the fail English branch, 8% chance. And math or English, we'd have, here's a spot where we passed them both. Here we passed math. Here we passed English. Here we didn't pass either one, so don't count that. So 0.72 plus 0.08 plus 0.18 comes out to 0.98, which is the same thing we got above. 0.98 is the same as 49 out of 50. So the tree is more work to set up, but you can jump around and knock off answers really quickly once you have it set. If you're only after one answer, it's generally worth it to just plow through the probabilities and not have to waste all that extra work finding numbers on the tree that you're not going to need.